Welcome back to OJHL tonight on your TV. I'm Lindsay Heron as we continue to celebrate International Women's Month, Women History Month here across the Queen region. Joining us is a very familiar face on your TV. Queenie, you've seen her behind the scenes, but she's well known across local ranks. Amy Deroche joins us. Amy, so glad to have you on the show.
Thanks for having me.
So we see you a lot. We've seen you behind the scenes at the Wellington Dukes games, the Trenton Golden Hawks games as a part of OJHL Images. So walk us through kind of how you got started as a photographer for the league.
Well, I've always been a sports fan. I was an athlete when I was younger. I stopped playing once my son was born, and then he started playing sports himself, baseball. So I got into the photography end of things. The one night I came here, I think it was 2012, I was shooting just a Trenton Golden Hawks game for fun, and I really enjoyed it. My dad had sent me some information to get a hold of the OJHL Images, which was a program that had just started with the league. So I contacted Tim Bates, which is our DOP, Director of Photography, and the rest is history.
Well, the one thing that you and I have seen over the years with your TV and games is it's a really tight-knit community. At the Trenton Golden Hawks rink here or in the Wellington Dukes rink, everyone is really great stopping and saying hi and making sure everyone's okay. So you mentioned you played sports. What sports did you play growing up?
As a female, back when I was playing sports, there wasn't a lot available, as there is today, but anything and everything that was available. I didn't do any specific sports like all hockey or all baseball. It was whatever was available to me, whatever was there, I did. So I just enjoyed it all.
So why photography for you?
It's just, I guess, a different way of getting into the sports field. I don't play sports as much as I used to. I'm getting older. I just enjoy being behind the camera, capturing the moments, the memories for the players. You know, I love being in the rink. Hockey's the main one that I photograph, and just being part of the hockey family, getting to know everybody, all the parents, all the players, and just the enjoyment of hearing them saying OJ Images is in the house, and you know, can you get a photo of me here and there, and yeah, I really enjoy it. It's part of my life.
Good to hear. We were talking to Leah Toffelmeyer, the athletic therapist with the Wellington Dukes, and her and I both said, like, when you think of Amy Deroche's photos on the website, they're always so creative, really behind-the-scenes, light moments. So walk us through kind of what the shots you're looking for at a given night, because we see your classic kind of action shots, but then we see these really great moments, you know, off the ice.
Well, I think capturing images is more about just capturing the player in the moment. Doesn't necessarily have to be on the ice. Can be walking down the hall, you know, maybe cheering that they won the game, or even the sadness and you know, maybe looking back on what they can improve on. Just you know, capturing everybody, not just the players, you know, the staff, even Leah, you know, like just in the dressing rooms, in the hallways, taping their sticks. Just every moment of the sport, not just the action.
Yeah, even on social media, like, you know, my profile, a lot of our profiles have been your photos, thankfully. So thanks so much for that, because you get the moments where, you know, we have no idea you're taking our picture. I think that's one of the real good skills you have, is because we can, you know, we have no idea, so we're a little bit more relaxed. So we see a lot of that through the OJHL Images website. So tell everybody kind of what happens after you've taken all your pictures.
So during the game, during the intermission, we try to upload 1 or 2, maybe 3 photos up to Twitter. When I get home, I will upload all my images, go through them, pick the best ones. Right now, we currently upload 40 images per game up to the website. So I will go upload them on a program called Photo Mechanic. We'll do all the metadata, we'll edit the photos, then we will upload them, which will then go through a process, which is Sean Muir, our photo editor. He will make sure all the metadata is good, all the information is good, and the photos are okay to upload to the website. And then they go to our DOP, which is Tim Bates, and then he'll upload them to the website. So the website is www.ojhlimages.photoshelter.com.
Now, for folks out there interested that have a photography background, how do you apply to be an OJHL Images photographer?
Well, all I say is if you have a passion for the sport and you want to get into it, right now OJHL Images, all you have to do is contact our DOP right through the website and he'll go from there.
Now we have to ask, what is your camera gear, Amy? Because we always see you with some really cool lenses.
Right now I use my Canon R6, which is the new mirrorless, and I use a 70 to 200 2.8. When I'm in Coburg, we tend to use a 300 millimeter 2.8. So they're quite pricey when it comes to equipment, but if you have the passion and it's something you want to do, then you know, you want the top end gear as well. But it's not all about the gear, it's the photographer behind the camera. There's a lot of knowledge, always learning, so.
What advice would you give women on this side of things, especially in hockey? Because we hear a lot about broadcasters and referees, more women finally getting in referees the game, but what advice would you give women, you know, wanting to approach this side of things?
Just do it. You know, if you enjoy it and it's something you want to do, then do it. You know, don't let anything stop you. You know, I've been in the league shooting for 10 years now, and it only gets better as time goes on. And, you know, I just can't see myself not being in the rink, not being part of OJ Images. It's a family, it's a hockey family. You know, it's just, I enjoy it. So, to the women out there, just do what you enjoy. Don't let anybody or anything stop you. Just go for it.
So Amy, what is it like being in a male-dominated field?
I try not to let it bother me when it comes to shooting most of the time, but there is things that you can't do as women, and that's one, going in the dressing room without permission. You know, making sure everybody's, you know, fully dressed. I think just, I don't know how to say it. It's just, sometimes you feel out of place. But I just let it go and just do what I need to do.
Yep, just do your job. That's all we can do. So in your 10-year career here with OJHL Images, is there one photo that really sticks out to you as one of your best?
One photo. I know there was one photo that I think it was the second year I was in OJHL Images. I actually won an award. It was a little camera, and it was, I do believe, of a Whitby Fury player, and everybody just loved it.
Yeah. Well, Amy, thanks so much for joining us. Once again, Amy Deroche, the OJHL Images photographer. Thanks so much for being a part of our journey here on YourTV, Quinny. Looking so forward to your photos from this matchup.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.